Hiya folks, it's Black Friday, and I usually wouldn't be caught dead going around early shopping on Black Friday, but today's different. It's Record Store Day, RSD, and today the RSD stands for the unofficial ambassador of Record Store Day this year, RS, Ringo, Starr, Richard Starkey. So it's Richard Starkey Day today. Enjoy, because we're talking about Ringo actually, who has a lot of releases on Record Store Day. We're talking about 3 vinyl releases, plus a couple of CD releases. I'm not so sure I'm going to be able to find those CDs today, but I'll try. And it's like 6:45 in the morning. I'm heading on to the record store. Sun is just about up. I've got my trusty umbrella because the paper is threatening rain today. But let's see how I do. Whoa! What's going on, Joy Boy?
Number one, motherfucker. This is Thursday, Thanksgiving, and these guys are lining up already, 24 hours ahead of time.
That's amazing.
Freaking amazing.
This is going to be a long line. Let me tell you, this line is really long. But it starts out small. Hi, guys.
Yeah. That's great.
Oh, there he is. Robert S.
Good morning.
We know Robert S. from Robscure Music.
Thank you. Yes.
Always
thanks for the plug.
Always have to plug these guys. I forget.
Happy Record Store Day.
Yeah, right.
Ringo Starr Day.
Richard Starkey Day. Hey, by the way, is everybody going to get their Ringo Starr records today?
Reality Day. Stark Reality Day.
Stark Reality. You're in for the monkeys, right? More of the monkeys. There you go. What are you in there for, Mike?
Stark Reality.
Hendrix?
And that too.
Record collection.
Yeah.
Do you do it by genre? Do you alphabetize it? If you alphabetize it, where do you put certain...
You're talking about like in the case of McCartney, Wings and all that?
Like, do you put Wings with the Beatles? Or
McCartney. It's all in the McCartney.
No, but you see, I don't do that. Rolling Stones.
You don't mind, do you?
I put it under Wings. I put it under Paul McCartney. Everything is separate.
Oh, you go really picky with what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me it's all McCartney.
Where would you put the Andrew Allman Orchestra does the Rolling Stones soundtrack?
I have
You know
that.
album?
Stones.
Does that go into A for Andrew?
I put on my Stones.
Or do you stick it in Rolling Stones because that's where you got to go looking for it when you want to hear it?
Well, no,
I'd probably put that with Rolling Stones.
Yes, you know.
Under but you know, nobody's wrong.
I don't stick to a strict alphabetization.
I have a Fish compilation album called Cluster Flies. It's a various artists. I put it with my Fish music because I'm not going to find it anywhere else. If I put it on the alphabetical like cluster, I'm going to forget it's in the C's.
Right,
I don't have an artist to put it under. So.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
How do we put a song on for Don?
What do I want to hear?
What do you want to hear, Don?
What do you want to hear?
I want to ask you guys in any way to financially help me. Butt broke.
I don't think I have cash on me. I had to pay credit card over at the deli.
That's all I have, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Don, I gave you $50 the other day. You got rid of that already?
Oh, that's so gone.
Yeah, here you go.
Go, you gotta be quicker than that, Don.
Oh,
Whoa! I love it. I love it.
I don't have to. All I had is 2 singles.
All right, I appreciate that.
See, it was worth it.
That was, thank you.
There you go. See that?
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
One. There's Big Mike. He's already in there. He got his stuff. 2 at a time. We got these other guys in there. They're already looking, getting their stuff. Oh, that's me from a past Record Store Day. There's too much
glare.
Ah, funny.
You don't want to.
Okay.
Stop.
Have a good holiday, everybody.
Yeah, monkeys.
Hey.
He likes his monkeys, that's for sure.
Don't get up on people's backs. Just like you can come in, Roger.
Oh, thanks.
That's some pile there. Why is this out here? This is a Record Store Day. This was just a new album, isn't it? All right, here we go here. This is the ambassador today, unofficial, of Record Store Day. So I'm going to pick up this album. Now, am I going to go for this? I want the orange. I don't want the blue. So they don't give you any indication of what's what.
Yeah, there is.
Except by the barcodes. Okay, Ringo Live, Greek Theater, 2019. Okay, they got a couple of copies here of the CD too, so
Is that color vinyl too?
I will buy the
What do you want
CD.
me to scan right now?
Well, I don't know how you find out because look if you. Oh, just that.
Well, ask your boys.
Turn it around.
That's about it. I can't help you. I'm not going to spend a ton of money to make $4.
Okay, I will have to return it. I want it if it's orange.
Buy it and open it.
And I'll return it and get the other one if it ain't. Would you do that?
Yeah, I'll give you $5 for it.
Well, you really. All right, so we're here for a Black Friday breakfast, and it looks like there's hardly anybody here. I think everybody's. What is that?
Everyone's out shopping. Black Friday. Got to get that cheap merchandise.
Yeah. You know, it looks kind of barren here, Robert. What do you think?
It's sort of a gray Friday.
Yeah.
Sort of a black Friday.
I mean, this is scary. It looks like The Walking Dead. The end of the world or something here.
And it's usually more crowded than this.
I mean, what's this? Look at.
We should have
Wow.
brought Anthony.
You never met Anthony?
No.
I can't believe that.
I didn't know.
Whoops.
What you said?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't get that lucky. I tell you, Robert, I said, I can't get that lucky. If I was to slip, I would sue
You would own this diner.
Mayo's Diner. Now, for a record store day, Ringo Starr Day, he's got the Ringo shirt. Yeah, I was going to do that myself. I decided to stick with a sweatshirt, so because I'm wearing a sweatshirt, it doesn't matter what's under it, really.
Where are all your customers?
Oh, I don't know. They're probably sleeping apart from Black
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, Black Friday. they're up.
But we're actually here for Record Store Day. Did you know today's Record Store Day?
No.
No? Well, it's a day when record stores get limited edition records or new records that come out just for Record Store Day. So we already hit a store and picked up some of our
Yeah, we
records.
picked up some Ringo Starr. You know who Ringo Starr is?
No.
No. Oh.
They're not.
You know Paul McCartney?
No.
You know John Lennon?
No.
Whoa! Whoa! Well, do you know the Beatles?
Well, the Beatles I do know.
See, that goes to prove that Yoko could have not known who John Lennon was. I keep explaining that to people. This is proof. Because people, sure, she knows the Beatles, but when John Lennon walked in, she didn't necessarily know him individually.
Of course, she's not old folks like us, so
Yeah.
I don't expect her to know the Beatles.
All right, so thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for helping us out here.
You're
Thank you.
welcome, guys.
Oh, well. We're just old guys.
Old Beatle fans.
But we're the most lucky ones. Okay, everyone. So I'm back from Record Store Day, Black Friday 2022. RSD means Ringo Starr Day. That's right. Everything I got this year, Ringo and Ringo only. And I don't think that's going to happen many more times, if at all, in the history of Record Store Day. Now, I pretty much got everything I wanted. Yeah, I did. With one exception, kind of. I'll explain that, hopefully, as I go along. So to start with, here's a remastering in high definition of Ringo Starr's 1983 album, which was always very elusive, hard to get. It's called Old Wave. And actually, it has an extra track on it, another version of the song As Far As We Can Go. And I don't know if I'm going to open this, to tell you the truth. I mean, I love the kind of, Obi type strip there. And I don't think I'm going to bother opening it. I have this on CD with the extra bonus track, same bonus track. They came out this CD in the late 80s or early 90s, Old Wave. So whenever I have a hankering to listen to Old Wave, which isn't very often, I will put on the old CD probably. So, yeah. But this is good for now. It'll stay this way in my collection. All right, now the most important item that I wanted this record store day was probably this one, the 12-inch reissue of Old Wave. The history of this album is pretty interesting. Ringo could not get a record label back then. People were really done with Ringo. Record companies didn't want to know. And a lot of people like this record. It's not one of my favorite Ringo albums at all, to tell you the truth. But yeah, a lot of people do like it. And it's been reissued this time. It's been out of print since 1983. It came out in 83. Great back cover too, Ringo with his drumsticks. And it only was released in Canada and Germany because nobody wanted to know and nobody wanted to release it. So the only thing is, sometimes when records like this come out again, like this one's been reissued, everybody's happy. Oh, Ringo's album, I can get it now. It kind of takes away the luster and the fun of having an old collectible. It always was a fun and rare piece when you could find the Old Wave album from one of those two countries. Now it's a common album again. So I am going to open it because it is on a marble-colored wax, I think brown smoke color vinyl. So I'm going to open it. And I am going to leave the strip there, and I'm going to leave the shrink on this one. Here's my trusty old X-Acto knife that I'm going to use on this. Let's go to the top. Okay. And I am going to be opening, actually in this video, 3 colored vinyl releases from Record Store Day. So stick around here, all right? All right, there we go. First things first, we have this, very nice in a sleeve, very attractive. This was not featured with the original album from 1983. This alone is very cool. It's basically the same photos on the album jacket. Before I look at the vinyl, I just want to see if there's anything else in here. No? Okay. Now we're going to look at the vinyl. There we go. In there pretty well. Oh, it's tight in there, folks. Really is. I see we have the Boardwalk label. That's the Neil Bogart album. A company, Boardwalk. And yeah, this is pretty cool. I know it's funny. It looks kind of purplish here, like a violet lavender. But the lighting in here isn't great. But it is a light, smoky kind of brown. All right. Yeah, this label Boardwalk. I think the one from Germany maybe had the Boardwalk label on it, but the one from Canada, I believe, had a black RCA label, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, this is a nice piece. This is really good for Beatles/Ringo fans. So get it. And we're going to be doing a Talk More Talk show Monday, the 28th of November, 9 p.m. Eastern, live, where we're going to be revisiting this album. So check that out. A little plug there. All right, next up, this is kind of a chance I took. Ringo the Fourth, another album not very well received in Ringo's catalog. This is on the Friday Music label, and a lot of people, when they hear Friday Music, they're like, no, I don't want to know about Friday Music. Oh, all they do is take the CDs and they just they copy the digital and just put it on a record. They're not very well made, etc., etc. Hell, I only want this for the colored vinyl, okay? I have a lot of copies of Ringo the Fourth, including a vinyl copy that was released on, I think it was red vinyl. I had another one a few years ago. I mean, there were 2 copies. There was a red vinyl, and I think the other one was green vinyl. I think I got them both. This year, here's the chance I'm taking with this. This was released in orange and blue. I made a decision that I was only interested in the orange one. I could hear them all now. Sure. Who are you kidding? You're going to get the blue vinyl eventually, right? Well, here's the thing. I like what's called clear vinyl or translucent vinyl. I think this is translucent orange. If it's translucent and looks good, I may just think about picking up the translucent blue. I may. But here's the risk of this. I'm going to open this up, by the way. There's taking the shrink completely off for this, which is unusual. Why? Because it's a gatefold, And there's no hype stickers or anything on here, and I want to open it up anyway because I want to be able to take a look at the orange vinyl. So now here's the way I'm taking a chance, because before I open this all the way, I might as well tell the story here, right? All right. There was no way to be sure what copy you were getting of this, all right? It doesn't tell you on the back whether it's blue or orange. However, the barcodes there, if you look there, at the end you'll see 109 and then a little tiny 5. I looked on the internet, and it said anything with 109 and a little 5 number at the end is the orange vinyl. If it has 108, 108 is the blue vinyl. Now, in other words, this should be orange, okay? And if it's not orange, we're going to have fun here, because I'll take it on the chin, okay? If it's blue, I'll take it on the chin. All right, because I'm looking for the orange vinyl, and from my research, I looked ahead of time. This is supposed to be orange wax. A lot of people don't like when I say wax. You know what? The only thing that bothers me is when you go underneath it says 108. See, that's the problem. All of them had that. 108 is underneath. So first we're going to go for the gatefold. There's the gatefold there. It's got Vinnie Poncia, Ringo's collaborator. All right. And we're going to take the chance on this. And it's orange. I can tell already. It worked. It worked out. It is orange. And it is pretty spiffy. And it is somewhat translucent. I like it. It's so cool. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm not getting the blue. But this is the one I wanted. Orange. And you know what? It is orange. And you can see it's got some streaks in it. And marbly effects and swirls and things like that. Really nice looking vinyl on this. That's 3 colored vinyl for Ringo the 4th. Should I go for the blue? Never say never, right? I've learned to regret that. All right. Next up, we have Record Store Day exclusive here. Ringo and his all-star band, and it's live at the Greek Theater from 2019. And it's got on here his other players. I forget who they all are now, so I'm not going to name them. It's the same band he's got currently. But this is featured on double vinyl and yellow. It's supposed to be yellow. So this one's hard to open because I really want to see the gatefold. Maybe I'll wait on it for a while. As much as I'd like to show you the gatefold, I'll wait. I'll look at other people who open this, and we'll see what the gatefold looks like. If it's a sensational gatefold, I'll open it. But for now, because of the Record Store Day hype and all that kind of jazz, I think what I'm going to do is just say the hell with it, leave the shrink on here for now, and that's what I'm going to do. It's a little tricky when I do this X-Acto blade because it's very sharp, and I don't want to cut anything inside there, you know. So, all right. You don't want to slice the inner sleeve or anything. So we'll pull this one out here. Okay. Nice, colorful shot there. Joe Walsh is in that picture. I don't think he's on the album. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe 2019 had Joe Walsh. I don't know. All right, yellow. Okay. It's yellow, but it's a very lime yellow. It's more like lime, you know. Really cool looking. I like it. And it's got like Colin Hay from Men at Work is on here. And you got, I think you have Greg Bissonette on here. And, oh, everybody else who's in it. Steve Lukather. So, that's the first disc. And, of course, I don't expect to be the second disc. I don't expect the disc to be much different, but actually, yeah, it's a little different. That's cool. So you don't get the same old. Different shots there. And of course, the second disc, the same. Now, I want to tell you, earlier on I was discussing the bit about something to do with the CD of Old Wave, and I didn't get maybe everything I want. With this same album, Ringo Live at the Greek Theater 2019. It's available as a CD set and also Blu-ray. I went to a couple of stores to see if they had the CD or Blu-ray version of this, DVD, whatever it is, the video and the audio CD disc, and they didn't have it. So I think I'll get that separately. I don't even know if those were part of the actual record store day deal. It might be separate. But anyway, that's it. I'm very happy with what I got, and thank you all for watching. Please subscribe, and also please hit the bell for notifications. Thanks.